Am I the asshole for wanting to use the hall pass my wife gave me 5 years ago when she cheated on me? My wife, 35 female, and I, 35 male, have been married for 10 years. We have 2 children, 9 female and 7 male. 5 years ago, I found out that my wife had an affair. I felt crushed and numb because I loved my wife a lot. Her affair partner told me about it when my wife called it off. The affair lasted 1 month, and my wife had called it off because she felt really guilty about it. When I confronted my wife about it, she was very remorseful and didn't deny anything. She said she'd do anything, follow any reconciliation steps I asked, and just begged to not break up our family. I asked her why she cheated, and she gave no excuses, and she just said it was for the thrill. My first reaction was to divorce, but after sitting on it for a week, I decided to just stick it out for our family and because I still love my wife. My wife was very thankful, and she even told me I had a hall pass I could use whenever I wanted. Over the next year or so, my wife followed the reconciliation steps, which included therapy, getting sober, quitting her job, and a bunch of other things. I have forgiven my wife, but I could never forget it. I would occasionally just replay it in my mind, my wife cheating on me, and that would hurt a lot. Fast forward to today, and my family is doing great. However, I have struck a friendship with Melissa, 32 female, who I met at a bookstore. We have common interests in books for existentialism, metaphysics, and similar books. I don't know how, but when we met, we just clicked. We initially met every week at the bookstore to just discuss books and life, but we started talking more about our personal life, and we started going to coffee dates and brunches. One more thing we had in common was that Melissa too was married to her husband who had cheated on her many years ago. It's been almost a year since I met her, and Melissa has made it upfront that she has very strong feelings for me, and that she has never had these feelings for anyone else in her life. I too have a lot of feelings for her, but I feel guilty about it, so I haven't told her about them yet. I haven't crossed any physical boundaries, and I don't intend to. We only hug and hold hands. But I do want to explore more of an emotional connection with her, because I've never felt like this ever. I remember that my wife gave me a hall pass 5 years ago when she cheated on me. Would I be the asshole to use that hall pass to explore the emotional connection I have with Melissa?
Are you okay, bro? Are you okay? That's not a hall pass. A hall pass is like, I'm going to a hotel.
Strictly sex.
I'm going to a bar, like the hotel bar, to like pick someone up and just go have sex. That's a hall pass. You're having an emotional affair.
Yes.
And you're doing it because you think it's okay because your wife cheated on you in the past and you've never forgotten about it. So you've forgiven her, but you just didn't want to break up your family. So you never actually forgave her. You just didn't want to leave your circle of comfort. And now you're having an emotional affair. So yeah, dude, you're the fucking asshole.
I think he would be too. Your wife this will not bode well with her. This will not be something that she will be okay with.
Yeah, because it's not a hall pass.
It's not a hall pass. Like, I think what she did was probably strictly sex. Like she said, it was for the thrill.
Right.
The sneaking around and everything.
Not
still
a thrill.
Gross. But like, what you're doing, you've been having an emotional affair with this person for a year. A year. And now, like, I feel like you guys are like kind of trauma bonded because you both were cheated on.
Right.
And you both stayed in that marriage. And now you're trying to like vindicate your actions by saying that like this is what they did and they
right. So I think it's slightly different.
It is different.
You chose to stay in your
exactly
comfortable circle of life because
yes.
you didn't want to break up your family.
You chose
that was
to
your
stay.
choice. And if you wanted the hall pass, you could have took that. But this is not the hall pass, dude. You've been having an emotional affair with this woman for a year. This is not a hall pass, dude. You're misunderstanding a hall pass concept.
Top comment says, it'll end your marriage, but yeah, you should probably go tell your wife you want to use your hall pass because the marriage has obviously never recovered and you've obviously found someone who is a better match for you. Even better, just go tell your wife you want a divorce and that no matter how hard you tried, you can never truly get fully past the cheating. That it's best if you separate so you can both find a relationship that isn't broken. All of that would be the truth. Then you can go to Melissa and say, I've begun divorce proceedings with my wife. If you want to explore what we have together, I would want to do that, but only if you get a divorce with your husband. We can ensure that neither of us are cheaters, and we owe it to ourselves to make that the case. And even if you don't divorce, I'm still divorcing my wife, but I won't be waiting around. I've wasted too much time already. I hope you'll find the courage to take a leap of faith with me, understanding that there's no guarantee it will work out. I truly believe that we have a special connection, something I haven't ever felt with someone else in my life. It would be very sad to lose it. I think that is perfect.
I couldn't have said it better advice.
A great way to handle it, honestly. That's the way people should handle it. Mature adults should handle it. Like, cheating should not even be a thing. Like, as soon as you're lying to yourself, like, by saying, like, this isn't, I don't know, that you want to stay in your marriage and, you know, you want to make it work. Because why? You both have said it, that you've never felt this way about anyone else. So what is holding you back? Like, why go the cheating route? Why go, like, to have it both?
Yeah, exactly.
Just end it.
Yeah, that was perfect. 10 out of 10 advice.
Update. Thank you to everyone for the advice. I have decided not to use the hall pass as I don't really feel too great about it, and it wouldn't be fair to my wife. I want to clarify what I meant by using the hall pass. I had no intentions of proceeding with any sexual activity, but instead deepening my emotional connection with Melissa. It may have at worst included kissing. She tried to kiss me once, but I rejected it because I felt guilty about it. I texted Melissa and let her know, and while she was disappointed, she asked if we could still remain friends like we are now, and I told her sure, and she was very happy about it. I do like hanging out with Melissa a lot and talking about life. I also get that flutters and excited energy, and I like that a lot. So nothing has changed. You've learned nothing. Why post to Reddit? Like, you're just gonna ignore everybody's advice. This is crazy.
This guy's a dumbass.
The comment after that. So you have decided to have an affair.
Right? I just meant kissing, not a sexual relationship. Like, that's part of it. That's part of kissing is sexual.
Also, it's not even about he said, I didn't want to use the hall pass for sex. I wanted it to deepen my connection with her.
What does that even mean?
That's not.
What does that, but like,
that's a whole other relationship.
That's an emotional affair.
Pass.
Like, what does that even mean? Deepen my relationship with her.
Oh my God. Sorry. It says deepen my emotional connection, not relationship.
Well, same thing. What the hell does that even mean?
Wild. This guy's fucking crazy.
It's Delulu.
Delulu.
All
right.
Back to me.